Yo, let me introduce you to the dopest crew this side of the Bongwater. First up, we got Lilo, the fearless leader. Think Che Guevara with a stash of Girl Scout cookies. She's got big dreams, man. Bigger than a Snoop Dogg blunt.
Hey, what can I say? I aim high.
Then there's Parker, the resident funny man. This dude could make a nun laugh during a sermon. He's all about those good vibes, even when the cops are on their tail. Trust me, they've been there.
If you can't laugh at life, what's the point, right?
Sam's the brains of the operation. He can hack into any system faster than you can say 420. This dude lives and breathes code, but don't worry. He still knows how to roll a mean joint.
Yeah, I got skills, man, both digital and herbal.
And last but not least, we got Dope. No, I'm not talking about the sticky icky. This dude is a cat, a magical cat. 1 minute he's chilling, the next he's teleporting bongs and making Cheetos rain from the sky. Don't ask me how, it's just Dope being dope.
Meow, it's a living.
So, our heroes had this crazy dream, man. They wanted to live in a world where they could light up a fatty without looking over their shoulders every 5 seconds. A world where weed wasn't demonized. A world where, well, you get the picture. They were tired of the man keeping them down, tired of hiding in the shadows. It was time to rise up, to fight for their right to party. Peacefully, of course. Mostly. Lilo, being the mastermind she is, came up with a plan so crazy, so audacious it just might work. They called it Operation Green Rush. The goal? To convince the government to legalize weed.
But how, Lilo? We're just a bunch of stoners.
Simple, we're gonna show them how awesome weed is.
Sam, the tech wizard, jumped into action. He started hacking into government websites, replacing boring statistics with pro-weed messages. Tax forms now had hidden messages about the medicinal benefits of cannabis. Politicians' Twitter accounts were suddenly tweeting about the joys of a good sativa. The internet was freaking out. News channels were going haywire. The government was in complete disarray, and our heroes, they were just getting started.
Hacking the system, dude. This is just the beginning.
Section 5, the magical mischief of dope.
Meanwhile, Dope was working his own brand of magic.
He'd teleport into government buildings, replacing coffee with weed-infused brownies.
He'd turn water fountains into geysers of fruit punch.
He even managed to give the president a contact high during a live press conference.
The world was watching, and they were starting to see things a little differently.
Maybe weed wasn't so bad after all.
Maybe it was just a plant, man.
A plant that could bring people together.
As the fight for legalization raged on, our heroes found themselves face to face with some unexpected allies.
Grannies for Green, a group of senior citizens who swore by the medicinal benefits of weed.
The Pizza Dude Coalition, a collective of delivery drivers who were tired of getting busted for a little recreational enjoyment.
Even some politicians, emboldened by the changing public opinion, started to speak out in favor of legalization. Of course, there were also epic fails.
Like the time I accidentally launched 1,000 hemp bracelets into the air during a protest, causing a citywide blackout.
Or the time I accidentally hacked into the wrong system and made every traffic light in town turn green, resulting in total chaos.
But through it all, our heroes never gave up.
They organized rallies, handed out pamphlets, even started a podcast called Stone Thoughts with Lilo and the Gang.
They knew that change wouldn't happen overnight. They knew they were up against a powerful opponent, but they also knew they had something the government didn't: the power of the people. Despite their best efforts, despite the growing public support, the government remained steadfast in its opposition to legalization. The man wasn't ready to give up his control, not just yet.
Man, this sucks. We've tried everything.
Not everything, we haven't tried.
And so the fight continues. Our heroes, armed with their wits, their weed, and a magical cat named Dope, are still out there, fighting for their right to party. They know it won't be easy, but they're not giving up. After all, what's life without a little green dream? Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I hear the Doritos calling my name. Peace out.